is for education and entertainment purposes only.
We can see this overall volatility compressing here. Look at in the VIX, upside call skew pushing down, but guess what hasn't really pressed down very much? Single names. So we've seen a broader compression of vol, whereas individual names has still remained a little bit high. So I think that could actually act as a little bit of a Vanna push as those out of the money puts that people are really holding on to because they're worried about that downside. As that starts to potentially get compressed, market makers who are short stock against those short puts, that starts to come in as those deltas drop. They cannot be as short stock, so it starts to unwind to the upside. So that Vanna effect can have a little bit of an impact on a potential bounce in those names. So I put that out in the community this morning. I said, listen, that looks interesting. So I got into a Meta upside broken wing fly. Look at this. We see particularly from dealer gamma, but also from levered ETFs, right? So we talked about how levered ETFs, leverage ETFs, and inverse ETFs will push in the direction of movement. So when markets are selling off hard, there's a lot of supply of stock coming from particularly those higher beta names where those products tend to be more concentrated. But that can work the other way too, right? That's a two-edged sword. It can actually help to the upside. And if we look at certain things like, look at NVIDIA, short gamma on the way up, sure enough, NVIDIA's bounced from 105 to 118, 119 today. And I think the pain point could be to the upside at this point. You know, people have really de-risked in the area of growth. And we can see that to the upside on 3, 5, 10, 15% moves, look at all the different names in these big growthy companies, MAG7 type companies, MAG8, there is some buying pressure there. So I want to play